Have you ever got an idea, like a really good idea? Something you'd love to do, something that feels meaningful. Maybe you want to improve your looks. Maybe you want to fix your golf swing. Maybe you want to learn a new language so you can finally understand what that one foreign movie is actually saying without relying on subtitles. It might be something that you find very fascinating. It might not make sense to other people, but you are like, oh yeah, this could be my thing. But then you think about it, and you think more about it, and then you think a little bit more, just to be safe. So you basically try to play it out in your head, how things will flow, and before you know it, you're in the deep, dark pit of overthinking. So shortly after you get overwhelmed, this is also referred to as the mental tsunami. This is where your brain, instead of being helpful, decides to dump every single possible thing that could go wrong right into your lap. You want to get fit? Great. But then suddenly you're thinking about gym memberships, which gym to pick, what workout plan to follow, whether protein shakes actually work, if you should be bulking or cutting, what happens if you do the wrong exercise, and oh wait, should you be intermittent fasting? And it happens with everything. And once this becomes a habit, then this model want to start a business, well, now you have to think about marketing, competitors, tax laws, pricing, branding, and before you even register a name, you've already convinced yourself that you're going to go bankrupt. Let's say you want to improve your social life, but where do you even meet people? What do you talk about? What if they secretly think you're weird? And just like that, your brain, instead of giving you a smooth on-ramp to action, builds a mental highway to nowhere, full of roadblocks and confusing signs. And what does all this overthinking lead to? Fear. Phase 2. Fear, the great paralysis. There are a few different types of fear that hit you at this stage. 1. Fear of the unknown. Your brain loves certainty. It wants a step-by-step guarantee that things will go perfectly. But life doesn't work like that. You don't know for sure if that new hobby will be fun. You don't know if your business idea will succeed. You don't know if people will vibe with you in that new social circle. And because you don't know, your brain decides, well, better not risk it. 2. Fear of failure. This one's sneaky because it pretends to be rational. What if I try and I suck? What if I embarrass myself? What if I waste time and money? But here's the funny thing. Failure isn't even that scary in reality. Most of the time, it just means you learn something and move on. But your brain treats it like it's the end of the world. Mess up your diet for one day? Might as well give up forever. Say something awkward in a conversation? Never speak again. Miss a workout? Well, I guess fitness just isn't for me. And just like that, fear locks you in place. You start telling yourself, maybe I'll do it later. Maybe when I have more time. Maybe when I'm more prepared. And this leads to phase 3, doing nothing, the infinite delay. This is where you do the worst possible thing, nothing. Not because you don't want to, not because it's impossible, but because you're waiting for the perfect moment. Spoiler alert, it never comes. You tell yourself you'll start working out next Monday. Monday comes, you're busy. So, next Monday. Then it's after the holidays. Then it's when work settles down. Then, somehow, it's been 3 years, and you're still planning to start soon. So, how do you escape this loop? All right, so we know how this cycle works. Now the real question is, how do you break free? 1. Shrink the decision. One of the biggest reasons we get stuck is because we think too big right away. Instead of thinking, I need to get in shape, think, I'll go for a 5-minute walk today. Instead of thinking, I need to master Spanish, think, I'll learn 5 new words today. Your brain is much less likely to freak out when the step is small, and once you start moving, momentum builds. 2. Accept that it won't be. Perfect perfection is a lie. No matter how much you plan, things will go wrong. You'll make mistakes. You'll feel lost sometimes, and that's fine. If you start a project and it flops, cool, now you know what doesn't work. If you try something new and you suck at it, great. That means you're learning. Perfection isn't required to make progress. Action is. 3. Set a stupidly easy starting point. When you're stuck in overthinking mode, the best way out is to do something so easy that your brain can't resist. Want to start reading? Read one page. Want to start meditating? Close your eyes for 10 seconds. Want to start exercising? Do one push-up. It sounds dumb, but it works. Because once you start, your brain shifts from, I should do this, to, oh, we're already doing it,